we're all in the same storm but different boats. I'm John Pittman. I play the trumpet.
RJ, and I play trombone.
Paul Metcalf, and I play saxophone in the heavyweights.
I'm Lowell Whitty, and I play drums. We're here at the Rail Path in the west end of Toronto, and we're about to do our busking set. The start of the pandemic, with no gigs, everything got shut down. Well, all of a sudden, we're not in bars, we're not in clubs.
I've lost more than half my income, I would say, for over this period.
So suddenly we don't have any gigs, we don't have any teaching, like a lot of us do a lot of private teaching, so suddenly we're just like, I don't know what to do.
You know, we'd gone 2, 3, 4 months without playing or seeing each other, and we thought, hey, okay, as an excuse to get back together and play, why don't we just do a video shoot somewhere and just shoot some little bits of tunes for promo for later when things open up. And then we were here about 10 seconds into our first video shoot, 30, 40 people had already gathered. And then we quickly realized, oh, people really want to hear music.
So we're like, okay, well, I guess we'll put out the tip jar. And then everyone was having a good time and it was fun. And we're like, oh, maybe we just do this every week now. So then we just started.
3.
Get off the ground! Get off the ground!
We're lucky that we can play acoustically without any amplification, and we can play outdoors very easily.
A lot of these instruments were introduced kind of through military bands, through marching bands.
You know, there's elements of arranging, there's elements of improvisation in the music, but it's music to dance to. It's music that's vibrant and high energy, and brass instruments, they're great because they're heard at a distance. They have energy that carries.
First time we played here and we heard applause for the first time, it felt great. Have that connection with an audience is huge.
And just the enthusiasm and the energy that you get from them, I'm like, I forgot how much that builds me up at the same time. So it was just so it was just a kind of a shock at first, right, I really love this, this audience energy.
And that's why these busking sets during this pandemic has been a wonderful thing for us to get together.
You know, as much as you practice or even rehearse or whatever, you know, when you're playing outside, playing for people, and there's that added pressure, but also that added energy and joy that's part of it, and it's inspired all of us to start practicing again and to, come back to our craft.
People go to the arts at a time like this to help feed their soul and keep them going through challenges. Artists will make art.
The situation you're in affects the music that comes out. So in this case, I think it is a little bit more introspective, a little bit more artistic, and a little less the trade and more the art.
A lot of the art that's being made right now will be a reflection of the isolation that people have experienced. But that only resonates when it gets to reach somebody else. And it needs to bring us together and help people feel a sense of comfort and togetherness.
Love getting in the moment and fitting that moment right there. And what does this feel like right now?
You get to feel equal part creator and audience in those moments. You're trying to open up your senses as wide as you can and experience what's happening in the world right now in this moment as it is, and respond to that honestly and creatively and with some joy and emotion.
Paul Metcalf, the heavyweights brass band. We'll be back next week. Remember Paul's moving day sale. Yeah. Throw any paper money in the jug. Take the Brasstronomical CD home. Thanks again for being here.